Hello, my little rain clouds. I was just about to eat something, and I thought you might like to join me. I have a little mandarin orange here, a nice little sweet fruit, good for vitamin C and stuff, I think. And I have already taken the liberty of peeling it and getting it nice and ready. Thank you, Past Rainy, for making it easier. So if you would like to go and get some food, you can pause this audio and then get your food and come back and unpause when you're ready. Are you ready? Okay. So, as I said, I have prepared a little mandarin orange. I just peeled it, and I thought I'd just munch away at some of these little segments. Nice little citrus fruit, and peeling off a little bit of the white pith, the little strands that are on it. I don't know that you really need to. I tend to like doing that just from a textural perspective, I guess. But yeah, I'm just going to pop one in my mouth. Has a pleasant tang to it. This one's not as sweet as some of the others that I've had recently, but it's still quite nice. It has very soft flesh and yeah, nice and sweet. It's also a little bit cool, both because it is very cold, but also because it's been in the fridge. Yeah, it's quite cold at the moment, so it's good to get some vitamin C. It helps stave off the colds or something. I don't know if that's really a thing or if it's like an old wives' tale, but I think vitamin C does tend to help you stay healthy. Yeah, I like mandarins. I didn't know if people called them other things, but I think mandarins are actually what they're called. They're called mandarins or mandarin oranges, and they are different from things like tangerines and satsumas and clementines and things like that. I think that there's lots of little hybrid fruits that are derived from mandarins, like clementines and tangerines and stuff. But mandarin oranges, one of the OG fruits, citrus fruits, although apparently they used to be very bitter, and we have sweetened them up by crossbreeding. Nice and juicy. Yeah. Yeah, I like mandarins. Oh, this one has a couple of little seeds. That's okay. Yeah, mandarins are nice. They're a good little lunchbox food. Nice and convenient. Pretty small. They come in their own little wrapper. You can peel them. It's good for taking to school or work or something. But I'm eating this one at home with my rain clouds. Yeah, it's a good fruit, I think. It's small, it's kid friendly in its size. It's nice and sweet. And there's not a whole lot of mess. Admittedly, if you peel off the white pith on it, you might make a bit of a mess, but I think it's a lot easier to eat than an actual orange, a big orange. Because oranges, probably me talking with my mouth full. Oranges, they have a lot. There's a lot of mess with an orange. Maybe not all oranges, but I find it's a lot harder to eat an orange. But it's also just big. I think an orange is probably a little much for me. More a small doses guy. And sometimes an orange can be a bit bitter, depending on what it is. But mandarin, nice and sweet. I have a sweet tooth. I don't really care for bitter or sour tastes so much. But sweet stuff, oh yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah, I don't know. I quite enjoy the mandarin. One of my favorite fruits, I would say. Also a big fan of grapes. particularly red grapes. Used to prefer white grapes or green grapes, and there's they're fine, they're nice, but I switched to red grapes after trying them once, and I was like, wow, these are way nicer. They are sweeter and more pleasant. Speaking of, I'm going to eat another little piece. I have fond memories of eating mandarins when I was a kid. I mean, I've eaten them like all throughout my life, but I think particularly as a kid, it's just a nice, like, accessible little food. And it comes in these little, like, segments already. Like, you don't have to cut it up or anything. You just pick off, like, a little segment and then just pop it in your mouth while you're, reading a book or whatever. It's a nice little snack. The juice doesn't get everywhere like a big orange would. Not too much mess. Just nice and simple and easy to eat. I've been having mandarins quite often recently. I think, like, most nights I've been having mandarin. I think that maybe in season. I'm not really sure. I don't really understand how fruit works, but it's nice to have them. I can see there's a little seed in this fella, so I'm going to be careful where I bite. I'm going to just take a nice bite. Yep, there's a seed. 2 seeds. Very sneaky. It's kind of interesting how fruits work and that they have seeds in them. Like, I don't know that I necessarily thought about fruits before studying, like, biology and stuff at uni, but fruits are how some trees reproduce. They grow these nice appetizing fruits so that an animal will come along and eat the fruit. And typically they'll hopefully eat the fruit whole. And so they'll have seeds in their tummy. And then the animals will walk around for a while. And then they will excrete the seed. And then, they'll plant it somewhere else. And it'll be, like, planted with its own fertilizer. Thanks to the animal. So it's actually, like, a pretty neat little system. And we've kind of taken it and twisted it for our own means so that we're intentionally growing these fruits and growing them the way that we want them to be so that they taste nicer to us. And also sometimes we get rid of the seeds, or we make the seeds smaller, and we certainly don't plant them all the time. Although you can. Like, you can plant seeds. But I don't know. It's kind of it's quite a creative little solution to spreading your seeds around, because you don't want to drop your seeds, like, right at your fruit tree, because then the new plant will be competing with the old one. But if it gets carried away by, like, a bird or some sort of animal, then it's like, go spread my offspring somewhere else so they won't compete with me, and hopefully they'll be nice and successful, and they'll have some fertilizer already made. Everybody wins. It's it's quite nice. It's not like some plants have sneakier ways of doing things that can be detrimental or harmful to animals, but fruit trees, just a nice way of cooperating with the other animals, and everybody gets along, everybody wins. It's a very nice, sweet, slight tang, but not, like, unpleasantly so, to the mandarin. I enjoy the taste of it. And I think having it in a small size is helpful, because if it was a big one, it might be a bit overwhelming for me, and I might find it a bit too, like, acidic or something. But I think it's quite nice, just the way it is. You've done great, Mandarin. You're exactly what I want from you. Except for this seed. And that one. Yeah. It's a very nice, pleasant fruit. And it's nice just to be able to nourish my body, give it what it needs. And to be able to share the experience with you. And hope that you're nourishing your body as well. Because we all need energy. We all need nutrients, vitamins, all the things that the body needs in order to be able to maintain itself. And it feels good. I like eating fruit. Not all fruits. But I like eating mandarins. I'm eating quite a lot more slowly than I would. And it's quite nice just to be very mindful about it. To savor the taste and the texture. I find that I tend to do stuff while I'm eating. I tend to be like watching things or reading things or talking to people or whatever. Which, is fine once in a while, but it's kind of nice not to have any distraction, just to be able to focus on the pleasant experience of it. A lot of the time, it can be quite sort of mechanical, automatic, not really thinking about it, just mindless. But being able to focus on it's quite nice, if you want to. Some people may find that uncomfortable or unpleasant, but I don't know. It's quite nice, especially with something simple like the little mandarin. I wonder where this mandarin came from, where it was grown. Presumably in a nice little orchard somewhere. Some nice fruit trees. Maybe somewhere a little cool, but not too cold. I think mandarins tend to grow in the colder months, but I'm not sure. And I don't know. I'd like to think they were grown in Australia. They might not be, but I'd like to think that they are. I could probably find out, but I don't care that much. I'm just envisioning like a cute little farm somewhere, and the nice little tree that grew this mandarin. Thank you, nice little tree. This is a very pleasant mandarin. And that is the last piece. I could go for some more, but I'm also quite satisfied with that. I could still taste some of the juice, but it's like a slight sort of burning feel in the back of my throat because of the juice. So I'm going to take a sip of water, wash it down, wash the acid out of my mouth. Good old water. It was a very pleasant little snack. And I hope that you had a nice snack too. Or meal, or whatever it was that you ate. And thank you for nourishing your body, for giving it what it needs. And thank you for spending some time with me and sharing that experience. It's nice just taking a little moment to reflect on that, being mindful and present. Yeah. I enjoyed that mandarin. I enjoyed your company. Until next time, my little rain clouds. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.